Welcome back to the World Ninja League Championships. I am Anthony.
And I am Sam.
And we are getting started with the demo run for the Stage 2, the Tier 1 adult female.
Yes,
or teen female.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Teen female.
And our demoer looks ready to go. Starting off with the ascending steps and straight into the honeycomb. We have 9 obstacles today. Having to twist them around and lock them in. Couldn't quite hold on there, but you get the gist of it. Swinging from one to the next to the platform. And now onto the door drop. Having to use your momentum to kick the door down. You have to really power through with your momentum.
Yeah, I think it just needs one good push, and she's off.
That gets it. Onto the TikTok V2. Generating some momentum on that. That dismount is quite awkward, so.
But a very smooth transition onto the next few obstacles.
The spring panel.
Definitely a unique obstacle here.
Indeed. Can easily tire you out, absorbing all your movements. Onto the big tic-tac-toe. Or sorry, the French toast sticks. And the salmon ladder to Skytrap. Makes the dismount. And onto the katana. Very difficult obstacle there. Very awkward grab. And a great demo run. Very difficult stage 2. But we are excited to see how all this great competition handles it. This is the second to last full day
We're almost at the home stretch here.
We have on stage 2 the adult male, preteen male, and young adult male. On stage 2 and 3 are the teen female, mature kids female. And on stage 3 are the elite male and mature kids male. And the head-to-head finals are adult female, elite female, kids male and female, masters male, preteen male, teen male, and young adult female. And we are already getting started with our first competitor. With our first competitor, Zoe Gelsinger from Hanover, Pennsylvania. Zoe has been doing Ninja since 2018. Ninja Logic team in Hanover, Pennsylvania. She is a Slapchalks ambassador, a middle school Colt ambassador, student council member, cross-country team member, a track and field team in the 100-meter hurdles, 1600-meter, and 800-meter and long jump. Does chorus, band, and orchestra, and that is quite a lot of different things to do. And a shout out to Beckett and Berkeley for Catahoula Leopard Dogs.
You definitely have your momentum working against you on that obstacle right there.
Indeed, and her favorite obstacle is generating swing, which there's an interesting technique to generate swing on the TikTok, but she does it really well. Onto the giant tic-tac-toe, or the big tic-tac-toe. Skipping that second hold, a very interesting technique we might see a lot of today. Straight onto the French toast sticks. Onto the salmon ladder.
You've got to have a lot of strength, especially for this salmon ladder.
Great attempt by Zoe. And our next competitor is Aria Capazzi from Orchard Park, New York. She is a grand champion Little Ninja. She has competed in 8 of the season 11 Tier 1 competitions.
Attention all coaches and athletes in wave 1 of the kids male division going to the head-to-head course. You will be able to check in 10 minutes.
Doing a great job generating some swing on the honeycomb.
Your check-in will open up in 10 minutes.
With our first smooth dismount on that obstacle right there.
Wave 1 of elite males over at stage 3 tall.
She's going to have to swing herself all the way over to that platform right there.
That is wave 1 of elite males at stage 3 tall.
And she sticks the landing.
5 minutes.
Completely skipping that first bar all the way on to the next rest point. She's now on to the bar.
Doing a great job on the salmon ladder. Jumping across. Doing a great job already into the sky trap. made the dismount not safely.
She may be our first full clear. Can she do it? With a minute 30 left, she has plenty of time.
Oh, couldn't quite hold on, but great job by Arya.
10 minutes. That is for wave one of kids males in the head-to-head course.
And our next competitor is Claire Frazier from Sumter, South Carolina.
Claire definitely looks ready and determined to go. Each of these competitors, athletes, have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete this full course. A good amount of time, but it is still ticking, so they cannot rest for too long on some of the obstacles here.
This door is very difficult to get the momentum right.
Very nice strategy.
Looks like they can touch back onto that platform. You have to really just power through that door. Almost falling, overshooting it. Oh, and she must have touched the black part.
On the back.
Great job by Claire. And our next competitor is Rivendales from Rockwood, Ontario. Do you know what the capital of Ontario is, Sam?
It is Toronto for you American folks out there that may not know.
Or anybody who might not know. All the way from Canada.
Now you do.
Representing Aspire Ninja Evos. She has participated in 7 Season 11 Tier 1 competitions. She's a Pro Ninja Level 3. Narrowly holding on there. Great save by Riven.
It's going to be one big swing here. Avoiding the black so she does not get disqualified. She is jumping on top just to make sure she has enough height. Skipping to the bar. Very good attempt on her.
Great attempt by Riven. And our next competitor is Zoe Kimball. Zoe is from Janesville, Iowa.
Not wasting a second here. She is going forward. Already jumping onto the second honeycomb we have. 2 of 3. About 15 seconds in. Already past the first 2 obstacles.
Her favorite obstacle type is generating swing, which we've got quite a few of those. Her most challenging obstacle type is campusing movements.
Definitely looks like she's still doing good regardless.
Attention all coaches and athletes in wave one of the lead.
This is a very weird swing right here. but she's got it.
Your course demo is starting in just 1 minute. That is for wave 1, elite males at stage 3 tall. Your course demo begins in 1 minute.
She's got to readjust that bar right there. Only one of them is hooked up to the next peg, and she does it. Lots of strength is needed. You can tell she is determined. She's going to need a big swing, and she gets it. She's going to have to do it a few more times, though.
A great drop across the salmon ladder. A very difficult obstacle. Having to drop down the bar. Couldn't quite make it, but a great job by Zoe. That'll put her in second place for how far she got in the time. And our next competitor is Madeline Wright.
Wave 1 of kids males on head-to-head. Go over there and check in now.
She is from Richmond, Texas. And Grant Kinningham is there coaching her on.
Looks like she is flying through these honeycombs. Already knocking it down onto the next. She's going to need some big swings here.
Onto the springboard, just flying through that.
Just springing on by.
Had some trouble on the French toe sticks, but a great job by Madeline. And our next competitor is Zoelle Casey from Orlando, Florida. She lives in Orlando and trains at Obstacle Ninja Academy with her coach Luke Dillon. Her dad, 2 brothers, and younger sister all do ninja, and they love traveling together and competing. She plays competitive soccer with the Orlando Pride and enjoys boating, being at the beach, and hanging out with her friends. It's always awesome when there are family members that can do it with them.
Yeah, 100%. You can tell she's passionate about this sport just from the sheer time and length it's taking her to get through this. Interesting strategy. Looks like she's not wasting any time here.
Gaining as much momentum as she can.
You can tell she knows exactly what she's doing.
Once again, they just flying through using the one board technique. It is definitely about wasting as little time on that springboards because it'll absorb your movements and wear you out a lot faster.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had a single contestant actually use both of the springboards. They have skipped them mainly because it is way easier just to do that and get right on to the next save point, getting a point way faster.
Making it down to the platform. Taking some rest there before she attempts the katana.
She has plenty of time after all. Minute 50. Will she be able to clear? On to the next. One remains. This is one of the toughest grips we have here. She's going to have to stick it with a jump. So close.
Great attempt by Zoel. And our next competitor is Alexa Saraceno from Middlefield, Connecticut. She is a track and field varsity leader as a freshman. Qualified for shorelines in pole vaulting, shot put, long jump, high jump, and 55-meter hurdles. She has two cats named Nova and Stella. Trains at Ninja Mania, coached by Ryan Tanner. Ryan Tanner is there on the sides, coaching her through this course today. She qualified for Premier Series 2025, trains karate, plays piano and flute, and her brother Derek, mature kids, and brother Joshua, preteen, compete ninja as well. Great job knocking down the door for the door drop. Doing a great job across here. What are your thoughts on this course today, Sam?
Honestly, I think it definitely is a smooth course. I think one of the big things our opponents, challenge they're going to have to do on this course is mainly shave off as many seconds as they can. You can definitely see everyone in the stands making sure their route is secured, what strategies they're going to use. And our competitor right now is definitely using those strategies. Great attempt.
Great attempt by Alexa. And our next competitor is Gabriella Green from Newmarket, Maryland. She trains at the Ninja Gym 3 times per week and enjoys coaching. She loves to travel, doing puzzles, and spending time with her friends and family.
We love a little family time.
Indeed. Doing a great job onto the honeycomb. This course has quite a lot of generating swing and kind of flowing through the course.
Yeah, there are so many, very close. There are so many generating swings here, and it seems like each and every one of them are making it by fairly well so far. Generating just enough momentum just to get by this next obstacle. Can she jump for it? Yes, she can. And will she skip that second springboard onto the next save point? Yes, she will. It's already in arm's reach. No reason not to go for it.
Great attempt by Gabrielle. And our next competitor is Eberly Cramps. And she looks ready to go from Katy, Texas. She will be starting high school in the fall, and she grew 5 inches in the last year. That's a lot of inches to grow in 1 year.
Most definitely it is.
She plays volleyball, runs track, and crochets in her spare time.
Definitely some interesting hobbies. It's definitely a hard one to go into, especially ninja like she's doing right now. It's not even as close to as easy as it looks. Looks like she's going on to the edge, trying to knock it over in her own way. Can she do it? She's going to have to get a lot of momentum here. Will she kick it, or will she jump for it?
Attention all coaches and athletes in elite males at stage 3 tall.
And she flicks it off.
Runners are starting now. I repeat, that is for wave 1 elite males on stage 3 tall. First runner is starting now.
Doing a great job on the TikTok generating swing. That big tic-tac-toe, the big tac-toe is a very awkward place to rest and positions yourself to go on to the spring panel. But she does it quite nicely. And a great attempt by Eberly. And our next competitor is Katarina Maniaci from Europe, the United Kingdom.
She looks ready and determined to do this. Already on to our next obstacle.
Quite a long way to travel from New England. From England to United Kingdom.
Let's hope everyone had safe travels to get here. It's looking like she is already on to the next. How fast will she pull this board down?
Seen quite a few problems with jumping straight onto the board to knock it down. You have to really power through and not worry about and not really hold back any.
Yeah, it's definitely a big time waster as we've seen so far. Definitely one of the bigger roadblocks on this course. It looks easy to knock down, but it's strapped extremely awkwardly to where you have to get the perfect angle to push off. Onto the salmon bar.
Doing a great job through this. Great attempt by Katarina.
Attention coaches and athletes, check in.
And our next competitor is Isabella Allen
Preteen males over at DC Small.
from Oceania. From Brisbane, Australia.
And check-ins are also opening up for wave 2.
The region is Oceania, Australia.
Quite the long flight here. She knows she has come here and is ready to go. She is ready to make it past each and every one of these obstacles, including the honeycomb coming up. She is competing for all of her friends and family back home.
And any of you watching, I'm sure, are cheering her on right now. She has competed in one of the Season 11 Tier 1 competitions. She started Ninja in 2018.
So she is very experienced, as we can tell right now. She is already flying through these obstacles. A minute 35 remaining. Plenty of time to keep on going. Already onto the salmon ladder. She's going to need a lot of strength right here if she's going to want to keep on pushing forward. Onto the first. She has got quite a few left, but she can do this. This one's one of the biggest jumps. Lots of upper body right here. Very
Not quite make it, but a great attempt by Isabella. And our next competitor is Melissa.
Do you have somebody with you? There was.
Melissa looks off to a great start.
You guys are able to go check in at head-to-head. First runners will go in about 15 minutes. That is for kids, males. You guys can check in at head-to-head.
Doing a great job around the honeycomb. Very challenging obstacle to spin around and then get the right momentum going again. And onto the door drop. It's all about generating the momentum in the right way. And onto the big tack-toe. Will she go for the one board strategy that we've seen before? It looks like she will, and she makes it. Wonderful job by Melissa from France. Onto the salmon ladder to Skytrap. Very challenging having to hold on that one bar and keep it with you. But a great attempt by Melissa. And our next competitor is Ellie Gaughran from Lee's Summit, Missouri. She started doing Ninja when she turned 7 and absolutely loved it. It wasn't until she turned 12 that she started competing, and she's worked as hard as she can, but eventually discovered that you don't have to fit in order to express your identity and show your true light. Doing a great job onto the honeycomb. Again, spinning around and being able to get the momentum going in the right direction is a very challenging thing that we've seen all the competitors do quite well with. And she gets the drop down for the door drop. Seen quite a few push it down by pushing off of it to jump back to the platform.
already past the first springboard, skipping on to the next save. On to the Very good attempt.
Great attempt by Ellie. And our next competitor is Eliza Epstein from Western Springs, Illinois. She looks ready and determined, eyes set on the prize.
Already on to the honeycombs. She is doing great so far. Can she keep on going? Yes, she can. She's going to have to hook that honeycomb into the next little column, and she's got it. One more good jump here, and she's on to the next. One left. She will have to jump for this platform soon. There we go.
Doing a great job across the TikTok onto the big tack-toe.
Not to be confused with tic-tac-toe.
Indeed.
She's onto the cinnamon sticks, onto the salmon ladder.
The French toast sticks.
French toast sticks, cinnamon sticks, very similar indeed, Anthony.
Being able to recover that salmon ladder from the one side being down. And again, wonderful thing to see that she is able to recover that.
It's going to be a big, there we go. This is one of the first few we've had it make it this far. That jump is really brutal.
She's doing a great job. Just inching those up to the last hold for the salmon ladder.
She's got one more big jump. She's going to need to jump for it, but the pipe keeps moving, making it more and more difficult to jump. Will she jump now?
Could not quite make it, but a wonderful job by Eliza. And our next competitor is Jane Murdoch from Pleasant Hill, Oregon. And she's off across the ascending steps.
Onto the honeycombs. Popping it in. Yo. Now getting closer and closer to the next save point. Can she keep going? Yes, she can. I think we all knew she could. This platform is a tough one. We have seen it waste more and more time and time again. Will she be the exception to that loss?
I think the real technique is jumping as high as you can and using forward momentum to knock it down. All about that leverage.
I'd also like to see if any of the contestants can actually just kick it down from where they're at. I'm not sure if that's even allowed, but that would definitely be interesting to see. But it seems like they can jump back onto the platform, so I think that is a possible strategy.
And she manages to knock it down. Wonderful job by Jane. And on to the TikTok.
She is going onto the TikTok. She is not going to stop. And she goes and pops on over to the next.
She is representing Northwest Ninja Park and doing a great job of it.
And she's still going onto the salmon ladder. Can she keep on going? She's going to have to make that big jump. She makes it effortlessly. She's going to have to do it a couple more times. She is running out of time. Can she go on to the next? So close.
Great attempt by Jane. And our next competitor is Priya Bass from St. Louis, Missouri.
And she's off. Onto the first rope as she climbs onto the honeycomb with blazing speeds.
Indubitably.
One jump onto the next, locking in the honeycomb, making sure she has enough momentum for her next jump right here.
She used her momentum from the first honeycomb to spin the second one with ease.
Easy peasy, lemon breezy, as they say.
Easy. Great job by Priya. And our next competitor is Tenley Hinrichs.
Attention coaches and athletes, this is your last call to check in for the kids male division over at
She looks determined and ready to go.
approximately 5 minutes now for kids males at head-to-head. Last call to check in. First race will be in just under 5 minutes.
Got some shoes to match the jersey. Very fun to see. She is from Hamilton, Ontario, up in Canada.
And do you know what the capital of
Ontario is
Ontario is?
Toronto.
Indeed, I've taught you well.
She has been doing ninja for about 7 years and has earned her black belt in karate. Her true passions in life are ninja and animals. Her favorite ninja is the Kingdom Ninja.
First runner will go in approximately 15 minutes as they close the gap to game 2 of young adult males at DC and tall.
She is doing this all really well. It's a wonderful day here at the Greensboro Coliseum. A lot of things going on.
Quite a bit of things going on indeed. We have quite a few athletes here today. I believe 7+ waves just on this course alone. We have lots of contestants, so we can tell each and every one of them are trained and ready for these courses.
And a great attempt by Tenley.
Very good job.
And our next competitor is Gianna Dellinger from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Representing the Dexterity Ninja team. She's been doing ninja for 3.5 years. Very impressive. Doing a great job across the honeycomb.
Already on to the next platform. She is using her blazing speed and strategies, hopefully to get past this board. This one is not an easy feat. Popping it off, making it look graceful. On to the next swing board. She's going to have to get some great momentum here if she's going to want to jump, and she sticks the landing. Most likely is going to only go for one of these springboards. We have not seen a single contestant use both of them just because it's just a little extra. She's onto the salmon ladder. Can she keep going? We haven't had many make it past this point. Will she be the exception today? She's going to need to fix her grip right there, and she's got it. A big jump is needed. One of two very big jumps here. Very close.
Great attempt by Gianna. And our next competitor is Lillian Hines from Auburndale, Florida. This is her 7th year competing, 7th year at World Championships. Very impressive. And thank you to her coaches from Jungle Gym in Florida, Coach Cake, Coach Katie, Coach Caleb, Coach Cameron, and Coach Asa. Almost all C names for those coaches. Doing a great job across the honeycomb. Kicking down the door, pushing it off to knock it down. Very awkward door to get knocked down.
One of the better times we've seen kicking down that door. It's definitely not as easy as it looks. It's at a very awkward angle. It does not kick down until you get to the top. But then you'd fall down with it and hopefully not slip, but it's very possible. Have not seen that happen. Time for the French toast sticks. On to the salmon ladder. There's two very big pole jumps here. She's gonna have to make sure that bar is even or else she may fall. Looks like she skipped on to the big jump as well. This bar is very weird and awkward to use, but it looks like she got very close.
Great job by William. And our next competitor is Savannah Robinson from Huntsville, Alabama. Sweet home, Alabama.
Anyway, it looks like she is rearing and ready to go on. Her coach is ready for her. She is ready for these obstacles and is ready to hit that button as well.
She trains there in Huntsville. at the gym her parents built in the back warehouse of their business. Wow. She will be starting her sophomore year in the fall, loves reading, math, and writing. She will be attending Brown University right after Worlds for a 2-week psychology class. Very neat to see. She started in 2018 and has competed in 10 of the Season 11 Tier 1 competitions so far. Her favorite obstacle type is climbing, with moving with all 4 limbs. And her most challenging obstacle type is foot dexterity. We do not have much foot dexterity here, which is good to know. Doing that with ease.
Already on to the salmon ladder. She's looking determined and as ready as ever. Very close.
And our next competitor is Shira Finkel from Jerusalem, Israel. They get a 2-minute 30-second timer to complete the course in.
Just had to reset that last honeycomb.
Doing a wonderful job across the honeycomb. She is our second to last competitor of the first wave of the teen female. There are 3 waves, if I'm not mistaken.
That seems correct. And it looks like she is one of the last few in this specific wave. Wave 1 has been a very interesting wave to watch so far. Everyone here has been doing an amazing job, each and every one of them.
Doing a great job of the salmon ladder. A very challenging obstacle. One we've seen a lot of struggle on. Making it up, skipping over one of them. Doing a great job here.
Let's see if she makes it past the salmon ladder. This is one of the most difficult jumps we have on this course so far. And she is the first to make it this far. Can she keep going? And she makes it.
There was one other person who made it to the katana.
Yes, that is correct.
Or sorry, 2 other people.
She's going to have a lot of grip strength here. One of the roughest obstacles we have here, the salmon ladder onto these next few grips.
She lived in North Carolina for 6 years before moving to Jerusalem when she was 8.
Very interesting.
As a kid, she was into gymnastics, but after they moved to Jerusalem, there was a Ninja Warrior club right next door to them, so she started training there. And a great attempt by Shira. And our next competitor is Mariah Rossi. Mariah is from Lyndhurst, Ohio. She is a Ninja Elite Level 4 athlete. She has competed in 10 of the Season 11 Tier 1 competitions. And she's only 13.
And she is already off onto the first platform after the first platform. Looks like she's making her way through the honeycomb, spinning it, hopefully locking it into place. Second try. I'm interested to see her strategy in knocking down that board right there.
Knocking down the board in one go.
First try. Very incredible.
Not a lot have done that.
She might have been one of the first to do it first try. Not an easy accomplishment at all.
It's really all about powering through that door to knock it down. And onto the big toe. It's all about that toe strength.
She's going to have a lot of foot dexterity and agility right here.
And
Looks like
she does.
passes.
Doing a great job of the salmon ladder. I could go for some salmon right now.
Very interesting.
And a great attempt by Mariah.
Great job.
Hopefully that performance carries her to the stage 3. We'll have to find out.
And that was the last of the Wave 1.
And the current standings are in third place, Aria Kapazi. In second place, Shira Finkel. And in first place, Zoel Casey.
Very good job, guys. We will see you back for Wave 2.
Welcome back. We are here with the Wave 2 of the teen female. The current standing right there. In third place, Aria. In second place, Shira. And in first place, Zoel. And our next competitor, who is starting off Wave 2, is Natalie Gray. We only have 23 athletes in Wave 2.
Yes, we do. Woohoo.
What have you seen? What are some interesting obstacles here today, Sam?
Are you guys live yet?
I think probably around the middle way through, or close to the middle way through, the board you had to push down is one of the more challenging and time-consuming obstacles we have. Not because it's super hard in and of itself. It's more because it just, you have to get it at the right angle and push it down, hopefully first try if you want to save enough time to keep on going. What about you, Anthony? What about you?
The drop door has been the door drop has been quite an interesting challenge because you want to hit it just in the right place. Kind of towards the middle, which is an interesting thing. You'd think that you'd want to hit as high as possible, but it'll swing back on you if you hit higher up, and you don't want to hit too low or else the door will just not move. The salmon ladder into Sky Trap has been very challenging one, especially since the transition from salmon ladder into Sky Trap, you slide back on the salmon ladder very easily, back and forth, and it has been quite a challenge for those who have made it to it. Natalie is doing a wonderful job. She is from O'Fallon, Missouri. Trains at Ultimately Ninja St. Louis. Plays select softball. Is the 2025 World Ninja League World Preteen 8th place World Champion category. And 2-time CSNA Finals Championship champion girls ages 10 to 11 and 12 to 13.
The first competitor in this wave, and she is already making it this far with some great time. About 1:09 left. She's going to have to go for a big jump here. Can she do it? Yes, she can. Seems like this wave already has plenty of promising competitors so far.
Indeed. She's competed in 5 of the Season 11 Tier 1 comps. Seen quite a lot of athletes from St. Louis. Very promising athletes. It's wonderful to see so many athletes from all over the states and all over the world.
At Ninja Worlds.
Indeed, it is Worlds after all, so it would be expected. She's on the katana, one of the farthest we've seen.
About 6 seconds left. Can she keep going?
Could not quite make that last one, but a great attempt by Natalie. And our next competitor is Annalise Ninavasa from Oak Ridge, North Carolina, right here, a neighboring town.
Right near the...
She goes to Level Up in Thomasville, North Carolina, a local gym not far from here. She began ninja towards the end of 5th grade and is now a rising freshman. Her friends have continued to call her by her nicknames that barely relate to her name. These include Antarctica, Anastasia, Australia, Afghanistan, and Anastasia. Her favorite verse is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Annalise's favorite part about Ninja is the community, because no matter where you go, everyone encourages you, even when you fail. It's wonderful to go by.
First runners will be going in about 15 minutes for wave 1 of mature kids females.
On to the cinnamon sticks.
French toast sticks. We've
On
seen
to these. Oh, very close.
great attempt by Annalise.
First runners will be going in approximately 15
You can
minutes
see the
for wave 1 of
going
mature
straight through the
females.
first board on the
Stage 3
spring
small. Go ahead and check in now.
boards. And our next competitor is Kiala Domincic from Ossining, New York.
Definitely interesting to see each and every one of these challengers' upbringings, all the way down from New York. It's interesting to see, especially each one of their strategies and how they do things. She's going to have to go for another kick jump. Very close.
Not going to make it, but a great job by Kiala. And our next competitor is Emma Rubenstein Hashoff from Tel Aviv in Israel. Emma has been training for in Ninja for 8 years, with the last 2 years at Flash Studio. She trains 5 days a week and is supported by both psychological and nutritional coaching. This is Emma's second year competing in the Ninja World Championship. Last year, she reached the 3rd stage and is currently ranked 17th in the world overall in the endurance category. She holds an impressive 3rd place worldwide. Very impressive. Emma finds joy and focus in her ninja training. It helps her concentrate, stay calm, and grow stronger physically and mentally. Surrounded by dedicated teammates and a supportive coach, she thrives in an environment that challenges and inspires her every day.
Looks like she skips on right past the springboard onto the French toast sticks. Now onto the salmon ladder. Can she keep going? Let's see. She's come a long way for this. She has been training more than a year.
A
Very
great attempt by
close.
Emma. And our next competitor is Ayla Bertrand from Whitsett, North Carolina, representing Team Level Up right here in North Carolina. She loves making people happy and is so grateful of all the opportunities she gets. Her home gym is Level Up, and it's one of her favorite places to be. Her teammates and coaches are like family to her. Her family is very supportive and she has one brother and one sister, and they live on a flower farm. Once she did 72 pull-ups and has hung on a bar for 33 minutes. Very long. A lot of pull-ups all at one time. She has 2 cats and a dog and goes to an amazing church. This year, she tried competitive rock climbing for the first time and had a great season. She loves working hard and feels like the 2 sports go well together. Great to hear. Looks like she is doing a great job representing Team Level Up.
This has quite a few arm movements and arm grips you're going to need a lot of strength for, especially on that last obstacle. Let's see if she has the strength to do it. It would seem so. One of the fastest times we've seen going on to the bar. right off of that platform. Pushing it off is not as easy as it looks.
Faith Eaton is right on the sidelines cheering her on, coaching her through the course. A lot about Ninja Warrior is the mentality that you have. A lot about physical capabilities, but also the mental. You can very easily have enough physical capabilities to complete these courses,
And she's got the next platform up.
But not have the mental fortitude that it takes. And she is doing really well.
She is still ongoing. Can she get enough strength, muster up enough strength to get around? Let's see. One more good swing and she's got it. And she got it. She is one of the first to make it on this wave this far. Let's see if she can get by. Will she be our first full clear of the day on this course? We are about to find out. With about 42 seconds remaining, she has some time to shake out the nerves, get her bearings straight, and keep on going. Only 2 platforms remain between her and that button. And she's got the next one. One last big jump to go, and she has got this.
Doing a great job on the katana.
And she's got it. She is the first to get this far. One good swing, and she's got the button. Great job.
A great job by Faith.
Our first clear on this course.
And our next competitor is Charlotte Goldsack from Pearl River, New York. Just getting ready, chalking up and wiping down those shoes so they are clean and ready to go.
So there will be no slippage. There are quite a few platforms you need your feet for.
She has competed in 17 of the Season 11 Tier 1 competitions. She is a Pro Ninja Level 3, or Level 1. Just barely not being able to kick it down in one go. And kicking it off by the jump back. And on to the tick-tock. 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 Tick-tock.
And this is the jump.
Makes it big to the big tack-toe.
It is not as stable as it seems, but she sticks the landing. Can she go past these cinnamon sticks? The salmon ladder is one of the biggest hurdles we have other than that board right there. Can she keep going?
Doing a wonderful job across the salmon ladder. Very difficult obstacle. Now she just has to swing to the sky trap with the bar swinging back and forth on the salmon ladder. Really throws off your momentum. Couldn't quite make it, but a great job by Charlotte. And our next competitor is Sophie Starr getting coached on by Anthony Jordan. Sophie is from North Yarmouth, Maine. Sophie has lived on both coasts, but now calls New England her home. Sophie's first ninja lesson was at Traverse Fitness in California, and she competed for the first time in spring 2023 after moving back to the East Coast. Not sure what happened there. Ref is talking to the coach right now.
Do you know what the capital of Maine is, Anthony?
No, I do not.
It is Augusta.
Good to know. With much gusto.
Much Augusta, Maine.
And it looks like they got it sorted out.
Check-ins for the following divisions. Wave 1 of mature kids females. Your last one to check in at stage 2 small. First runner will be going in approximately 5 minutes for wave 1 of mature kids females at stage 2 small. Check-in is
Looks
also
like
limited
they have to get it sorted out so that she can run through the course.
First runner will be going in about 5 minutes. If you've not checked in yet, coach and average. Please do so now in wave 1 of mature kids males at stage 3 small. First runner at 5.
All right. Looks like they got it figured out. And she looks ready to go.
She looks ready, steady, and rock steady.
Sophie has participated in the World Ninja League, the NSC Amateur, and the Women's Ninja Association, winning the WNA Team Championship in 2026. Sophie loves challenge and burnout courses, and her dead hang record is 24 minutes. Although ninja is her favorite sport, Sophie also enjoys track and field and recently broke the freshman long jump record set in 1978 at her high school with a jump of 16 feet 1 inch. Very impressive to beat a record that has stood the test of time that long.
Can you jump 16 feet, Anthony?
I am not sure if I could.
You gonna go try right now?
Definitely should do that right now.
All right, well, I'll be here watching this amazing athlete go on right past the salmon ladder. Can she keep going?
When not in the gym, Sophie loves to spend time outdoors with her younger sister and their doodle dolly. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Doodle dolly, doodle dolly. Yeah, you can't do it. It's
I bet I could do it.
All right, do it.
I don't want to take up
Well, there you
all
have it, folks.
your
Anthony
time.
cannot do it either. It looks like she's on one of the last pegs for the salmon ladder. Can she keep going?
Doing a great job across here. And she makes it to the sky trap.
With 42 seconds remaining, will she keep on?
Doodle dolly, doodle dolly, doodle dolly, doodle. Yeah, I cannot do it either. Sophie is doing a very impressive job today. Her favorite obstacle type is generating swing, which will work very nicely for this. Great attempt by Sophie. And our next competitor is Lucy Gross from Lewisburg, Pennsylvania.
All the way from Pennsylvania.
The big PA.
The big pencil. Very close.
Great attempt by Lucy.
Attention coaches and athletes, the following divisions are now able to go ahead and check in.
And our next competitor is Riley Irwin from Seminole, Florida.
adult males at DC Tall. First runners will be going in approximately 30 minutes.
Riley, the Gecko Ninja,
Males at DC Tall. Go ahead and check in.
this season was very different from previous year. Her house flooded in Hurricane Helene in September and lost a lot of material possessions, but through it, they learned so much of God's love and mercy. They received so much love and support from their church, ninja, and school community. People they didn't even know showed up to their house to help clean, and 4 different families let them stay in their houses while they were displaced. She learned and grew so much personally through that, and even got a job at a horse farm and started horseback riding from one of the houses they stayed in. She is excited for this year's World Championships and has a greater perspective. Succeed or fail, she's excited to show all the hard work that she's put in to support all her teammates and family. Very great to hear that they have been able to push through that and have such a great community around them. And she's going up the salmon ladder, not quite making it with both of them, but doing a wonderful job recovering that. Doing a wonderful job across the salmon ladder. Gaining the momentum right for the salmon ladder to Skytrap is very difficult, and she makes it. Wonderful job by Riley. And she makes the dismount onto the katana.
With 53 seconds left.
Will she be able to complete it? We will find out. It's a very challenging obstacle that we've seen a lot of struggle on. But I'm sure she could do it.
And she is still swinging. Will she keep her grip up? Just a couple swings left between her and the button.
And she holds on. Wonderful job. And she makes the dismount. Great to see it. That time puts her up in second place so far. A wonderful job here today.
She is also the second person to clear this today.
And our next competitor is Juliet. Juliet is from Unionville, Connecticut. Juliet Beaupre started doing ninja at 5, following in her older sibling Vienna Ninja's footsteps. She competed on American Ninja Warrior Junior Season 3 and had a blast. In previous World Ninja League seasons, Juliet has done 36 competitions, but in recent years has been balancing ninja with other passions. This season, she only competed in 13 Tier 1 competitions. But when not doing ninja, Juliet loves to be on stage singing, dancing, and performing in musicals. She has her own filmmaking business, making videos for weddings, graduations, and other milestone celebrations. Juliet also trains in circus arts and gymnastics. Juliet's family puts on a huge haunted house with a different theme every Halloween, with hundreds of visitors, and pride themselves on making even adults cry in fear. Scary. Woo! She's a vegetarian, loves animals, and has 2 rescue dogs named Rosie and Poppy. She sends a special shout out to all her awesome coaches and teammates. Yitzo. Great job, Juliet. And our next competitor is Ava Meyer from Cedar Falls, Iowa, representing the Ninja U team. Ava, aka Waves Meyer, picked up Ninja in 2020, hasn't looked back since. And it looks like the
Obstacle was not reset. We just got that reset real quick.
sorry about that. The course wasn't quite reset, but she is ready to go again. Caroline, aka C the Beast, is 14 years old and has trained at Ninja U in Ankeny, Iowa for the last 4 years, where she trains with her younger brother Ryan, Bud the Stud, in addition to Ninja. Oh, sorry about that. That was the wrong bio. Flipped around because she had to restart. Ava the Waves Meyer picked up Ninja in 2020 and hasn't looked back since. She's competed from Florida to Las Vegas to California and several states in between. Her home gym is Ninja U in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Doing a great job on the honeycomb when it is reset properly. Great attempt by Ava. And our next competitor is Caroline Wilwarding.
Say that 5 times fast.
I think I'll pass this time.
Maybe just the last name?
I'm good.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. She looks ready to go.
She looks ready to
Rumble and has a plan in her head.
And that plan is to push that button,
The buzzer.
the buzzer.
Caroline C. the Beast is 14 years old and has trained at Ninja U in Ankeny, Iowa for the last 4 years, where she trains with her younger brother Ryan, Bud the Stud. In addition to Ninja, Caroline plays basketball and track. Caroline can do 23 pull-ups in a row and a 12-foot bar-to-bar lache. Very impressive. Caroline is notorious for winning a World Ninja League competition while wearing a boot as she was recovering from an injury. Her ninja accomplishments include the North Central Ninja Series Elite Pro Female Champion, the WNL Premier Finals Qualifier in 2025, and the World Qualifier in 25 and 26, the WNL Head-to-Head World Qualifier in 26, the WNL North Central first place in season points 2026, podium finishes in all event including 6 first place, the WNL North Central second place in season points in 2025, 8 podiums and 3 first place finishes, the UNAA World Qualifier 2023 and 2024 and 2026, the NCNS Finals Qualifier in 2023, 2024, and 2025, the FINA World Qualifier in 24, placed 13th overall and in 26. In the 2026, the NSC Youth Finals Qualifier in 25, and the NSC Amateur Finals Qualifier in 2026. Very impressive accomplishments by Caroline. And she only started Ninja in 2022. Very impressive to achieve all of that in that short of time. And she's on to the katana.
Looks like she's onto the last platform with great job
Great attempt by Caroline.
by her. Not many have gotten that far It is no easy feat.
And our next competitor is Betty from St. Hugues, Quebec, up in Canada.
All right, now on to the next platform. She's going to have to knock it over with all the strength she has. Can she do it first try? There we go. We have not seen that happen too many times, but she is the sole exception.
Doing a wonderful job flying through the springboards onto the French toast sticks, not even wasting a single second on them.
Onto the salmon ladder. Can she go even further beyond? She is very close.
Great attempt by Betty. And our next competitor is Sarah Dupuy from Quebec as well.
And do you know what the capital of Quebec is, Anthony?
Quebec.
Indeed.
She's representing MST Ninja Gym. We always enjoy seeing some international athletes. A lot of dedication into the sport to come all this way.
With a little smooth kickoff, she is going even further. Will she jump? Yes, she will. Barely any swing was needed. Onto the tic-tac. Onto the... I'm supposed to finish my sentence. Onto the cinnamon sticks.
French toast sticks. I was just about to.
Well, a little late now, but it's all right.
Onto the salmon ladder to sky trap.
Onto the salmon
Ladder.
She is
to sky trap.
To the sky.
Trap.
Can she make it by? She's on the last jump. There she goes.
Making it fly.
In the sky.
Way up high.
She is not gonna die.
I certainly hope not.
Instead, she is going to hit that button. Her and her coach know so. She just needs to clear her head a bit.
And doing a great job, I will not lie.
Let's hope she doesn't run out of time.
And she holds on just barely. Wonderful job.
Will she be the third to press that button? Yes, she will.
Indeed, she will. And with that time, that puts her up in first place.
Very good job.
And our next competitor is Alma Moore from Israel.
She looks ready to go, ready to show. Looks like everything's reset and ready.
And she's onto the honeycomb, generating some large momentum, large swings. Doing the jump back technique that we've seen
Very first try, I might add.
several other athletes do. You just had to talk when I was talking. Not very polite, Sam.
It's all right. You have done it plenty of times as well.
Thank you for noticing me.
Anyway, she's on to the next platform, onto the spring jump. She is going to skip on all the way to the cinnamon sticks. And she runs right by, faster than the eye can see. She is already onto that salmon ladder. Can she keep going? I sure hope so.
Doing a great job up the salmon ladder. Very difficult obstacle.
Very close job.
And our next competitor is Nina Vidovic from Hinckley, Ohio. She is 12
Only
years
in Ohio.
She is 12 years old and trains out of Authentic Movement in Cleveland. She has been doing ninja for 6 years. She has 2 younger sisters who also compete, Ninja Hope, 10 years old, and Ninja Rosie, from 7 years old. And she loves 80s rock. I too can attest that that is some good music taste.
Name 180 song.
You just have to put me on the spot like that, Sam.
And she's off onto the honeycomb.
One of the songs from the 80s that I would think of off the top of my head is "Don't Stop Believin'."
Ah, you definitely did not use your phone for that, did you?
No, I did not.
Definitely not.
She is in the top 5 of the NSC Youth Championship in 2023-2024 and second place at the UNAA Worlds 2023 and 2024. Very impressive. She's only competed in 2 of the Season 11 Tier 1 competitions, but she is doing a wonderful job here today. A lot of training and time spent to get here to this moment. Her favorite obstacle type is generating swing, and the most challenging obstacle type is campusing movements. Great attempt by Nina. And our next competitor is Tamar Shitrai from Israel. Tamar trains at the Flash Training Center in Israel under Coach Adam Malki. She placed 3rd in the 2026 Israel League in the elite category after also taking 3rd place in the 2025 Israeli League in the teen category and 3rd place at the 2025 European Championship. This year makes her 2nd appearance at Worlds. Looks like having a little bit of problem resetting. And they got it. Doing a great job all down to the big tack-toe.
And she is.
A great attempt by Tamar. And our next competitor is Dror Schwinger. She started Ninja on a monkey bar in a playground and just fell in love with Ninja. She is also from Israel. She started Ninja in 2022. She was 4th place in the preteen female Israeli Ninja season 2022 and also 4th place in the preteen female 2022 Israeli Ninja Championship. She has a plethora of other accomplishments. I'll probably not be able to get to them all, but she was the preteen female champion in the Israeli Ninja season 2023. Preteen female burnout champion in Israel 2023. She was the burnout champion for the teens female in Israel 2024. 1st place in the teens female in the WNL Premier Series, Warrior Adventure in Lyon, France. And a plethora of all sorts of other things. Great job by Dror. And our next competitor is Rona El Bahar from Israel as well. Quite a few Israeli competitors here today. She is 14 years old and has been training in ninja sports for almost 5 years, but she has started competing professionally 4 years ago in the Israel Ninja League. She trains at a ninja gym in Rishon LeZion. With her coach Sapir, who is also competing in the championship. I do believe we saw her yesterday competing. Her biggest dreams is to compete and to become a Ninja World Champion. Hopefully she can achieve those dreams.
Very good job on her end. That is a tough obstacle. Just a bit too much momentum was used.
And our next competitor is Grace Schneider from Houston, Texas. She has competed in 5 Season 11 Tier 1 competitions. She's only 14 and is a Ninja Elite Level 2. Coach Ryan Meeks there to cheer her on and coach her through this course.
Wave 3 of preteen males. Your last call to check in at DC Small. First order will go in approximately 5 minutes. That's for wave 3 of preteen males at DC Small. And a final call to check in for wave 3 of young adult males at DC Tall. First orders will go in approximately 5 minutes for wave 3 of young adult
Doing a great job across the honeycomb.
Tall.
Seen not really anybody really struggling with the honeycomb today.
No, I don't think we've had anybody so far struggle on the honeycomb,
Very, very impressive competitor. So
which is
great to
very,
see.
very, 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 very good to see.
It's a lot of varies.
Very much so.
And flying through the springboards.
Just absolutely blazing through these cinnamon sticks. Very good attempt. Very good attempt on her end. You hate to see it, but it happens. She got very far indeed.
And our next competitor is Ellie Nerlin from Arvada, Colorado. Ellie is a teen ninja from Colorado. She trains alongside amazing athletes, is supported by wonderful coaches, and runs her own balloon business as a self-taught balloon artist.
Wonderful.
Very impressive there. She
Very.
is bilingual in English and Mandarin. Do you know Mandarin?
I do not know that form of Chinese, no. Do you know Mandarin?
No, I do not. In school, she is 2 grade levels ahead in math and enjoys hands-on learning and STEM activities. In her spare time, Ellie enjoys solving Rubik's Cubes, playing card and video games, and exploring all things Pokemon. She never says no to pizza, sushi, or boba tea. Very fun. Love to see people who enjoy all sorts of different things. Don't you?
Yes, of course I do. We love all of those things. Pokemon, pizza, and you are a big fan of boba tea, if I'm not mistaken.
I do enjoy some boba tea from time to time.
You know, when it's got a little boba and just...
Yeah. Boba pearls popping in your tea. And Ellie is doing a great job all the way onto the sky trap.
Never had boba myself, but seems definitely interesting.
You should try it sometime. And now she's on to the katana. Shaking out some nerves with a little over 30 seconds on the clock.
Looks like she's on to the second to last platform. Can she get to the last one? We'll see soon. One more good swing will do it. Let's see. 1, 2, and she's got it. One more. Will she be the third or fourth to hit the button today?
Fourth. And she
hits it.
The fourth to hit the buzzer. That'll put her up in second place with the time. And our next competitor is Riley Bishop from East Moriches, New York.
It's okay, you got her too.
She was first place at the Premier Series qualifier at Empire, NSC Youth Finals at Jungle Gym, finished fourth place, finished first place UNAA World Finals 2025 qualifying run, top 10 FINA head-to-head at World Finals 2025, the first place challenge course at the WNL Northeast Regional Championship competition in the teen female division with a full clear. Cleared both of the speed and challenge courses. Riley held first place at the WNL Northeast teen female division this season from the first competition of the season to the last day of the season. She is second place postseason in the Northeast region. Riley earned second place at the All-Star Championship competition, second place Premier Series qualifier at Ferox 2024, competed in the Premier Series Finals 2024 at the Life Force Ninja. Riley completed 30 WNL Ninja competitions this season. Riley competes in NSC Youth, FINA, UNAA, and WNL leagues. Can't even finish all of her accomplishments before she is already onto the katana. Outside of Ninja, Riley is on her middle school soccer, volleyball, and lacrosse teams, a member of the National Junior Honor Society, and performed in the school play. Riley can do a 10-foot lache, 16-foot warped wall, and enjoys doing the human flag. Very impressive. Not an easy thing to do the human flag. Hot take, VLs are her favorite obstacle.
She has one swing left between her and the button. Will she press it? Yes, she will.
Great job, and that time of 1 minute 49 seconds puts her up in first place.
Our fastest time so far.
Wonderful job by Riley. And our next competitor is Yahav Rosner. Yahav is coming from Israel from the Ninja Prime. Best achievement was in the WNL third place in 2024 preteen female. Currently, Yahav is the Israel teen female champion. Her strength is power, endurance, and has very strong fingers. The goal this year is to get to the top 3 in the teen female championship.
And she is also our last competitor in this wave so far.
But certainly not least. Doing a great job onto the TikTok. V2. Big tac-toe. And onto the spring panel. We have not seen anybody go for the second spring panel. And a great attempt by Yahav. Wonderful competition by all of these wonderful athletes. And the current standings are in third place. Ellie. In second place, Sarah. And in first place, Riley. Great job to them all, and we will be back for Wave 3 shortly.
See you guys soon.
Welcome back. We are here with the third and final wave of the teen female division of the Tier 1 Stage 2. The current standings are in third place, Ellie Nairlin, and second place, Sarah DePoy, and in first place, Riley Bishop. Very great competition so far, and excited to see how the third wave does. And our first competitor is starting off with Shay Kazaz from Israel. Just waiting on a few things for them to get started. Great day here at the Greensboro Coliseum. And they look like they're ready to go. They have a 2-minute 30 timer. And she's off across the ascending steps. The ascending steps are just really about a careful foot placement, but other than that, it's just running across some platforms. We have seen quite a few struggle with the momentum going for the door drop. Doing a great job onto the straight through the TikTok V2 onto the big tactile.
Very good attempt on her end. It happens.
And our next competitor is Maya Thames from St. Charles, Missouri. Maya, aka Peanut Butter, is 14 and has been competing for 6 years. This is her third Premier Series championships. She trains at the Ultimate Ninja Chesterfield and the Barn 4 days a week. Very extensive training. Outside of Ninja, Maya lives building Legos. She loves this sport and has been blessed to train under amazing coaches. Will Petruka, Sam and Isabel Folsom, Phil Folsom, Tyler Smith, and Evan White. It's a great day to have a great day. Onto the French toast sticks, flying across those. What obstacle are you excited to see them attack through this course today?
Well, I would be lying if I didn't say that the salmon bar right now is what I'm most interested in.
Couldn't quite make it, but a great job by Maya. Why is the salmon bar the one that you're most interested in, Sam?
Well, whenever they grab onto that pole, they have to keep their momentum up and make sure it's not sliding too far to the right or left. They have to do it about 6+ times
Yeah,
just to go to the next platform.
definitely. And our next competitor is Rutha Aoyong. She is a varsity weightlifter and was on season 3 of American Ninja Warrior Jr. She loves to read, loves to bake, and her younger sister, mom, and dad all compete in ninja and enjoy training, supporting each other, and traveling together. That is a great thing to see. She is from Orlando, Florida. Started ninja in 2019. Pushing through to get some good momentum on the TikTok. Flying through the springboard. And a great attempt by Rutha. Our next competitor is Taylor Nasco from Chandler, Arizona. Taylor has only competed in 4 of the season 11 Tier 1 competitions. She is only 13, but she looks ready to go. Very determined, eyes on the prize, and that prize is that buzzer. Not a whole lot of people have completed this course, a very difficult course, especially from the salmon ladder to sky trap and the katanas. Great job kicking off the door drop and then back to the platform. Couldn't quite hold on to that bar, but a great job by Taylor. And our next competitor is Noya from Israel. She looks ready to go. Very focused on this course today. It's a lot about a mindset that you're put in and having some great focus.
She looks locked in and ready to go.
Got quite the crowd here cheering on everybody, including Noya. A lot of things going on today here at the World Ninja League Championships.
Such as
the stage 2 that you're watching here for the teen female. And I believe they're going on to stage 3 as well today.
I believe that may be correct.
It'll be very difficult, very tiring very strenuous.
On the salmon bar.
Salmon ladder.
Salmon bar. Looks like she's using that salmon bar to keep on going, especially to this last jump right here. She's going to have to get a lot of momentum and strength to keep going. Can she keep swinging?
Doing a great job on the salmon ladder to
Right.
sky trap.
All the way on. Will she be one of the first in this wave to make it? The future's looking bright.
Doing a wonderful job shaking out the fatigue and going on to the katana. A very challenging obstacle. These holds are not easy. There are some angled holds diagonal from each other. And she cannot quite hold on to the third one, but a great attempt by Noya. And our next competitor is Reagan Shepard. Reagan is from Webster, New York. She has competed in 26 of the season 11 Tier 1 competitions.
Quite a few under her belt. Let's see if that experience is going to carry over to this course right here.
Doing a great job onto the salmon ladder.
Just a few big swings is all it's going to take. Can she keep on going? She's got about 2 large gaps here. She sticks the first one. Can she get the next?
Doing a great job across the salmon ladder. Very difficult to get the momentum going forwards when the bar slides back and forth.
She's going to need to get a big pushback. Maybe even a mini pull-up.
Could not quite make it, but a wonderful job by Reagan. And our next competitor is Kariana Freitas from Dighton, Massachusetts. She is on Team Vitality, and her favorite obstacle is flying bar. She loves it so much, and she's only 13 years old, going into 8th grade. Besides ninja, she likes to sing and perform gigs around southeastern Massachusetts. She likes art and painting, and also going outside and playing on her rig. For those who don't know, her dad is Vitality's Barbados conquistador and dominates the Masters. Couldn't quite get the board in the first attempt, but you are able to jump back to that platform. Doing a great job there. Onto the big tack-toe. Flying through the springboard.
She has got a good time going. Can she keep it up? One big swing.
And a great job into the sky trap. Making it very far. A lot of competitors in this division have made it to the katanas. It's very impressive to see. Her favorite obstacle type is moving with obstacles. And she could not quite make that, but a great job by Kariana. And our next competitor is Mila Goetting from Glen Ellen, Illinois.
Minute 45. She's making some great time right now.
She is a champion level 4 ninja. Very impressive. And making great leeway on the salmon ladder. And makes it to the sky trap. Wonderful job.
Ryan, how many more? 5? When I count 5? You haven't seen 25. The first triangle hold changes to this one.
Could not quite hold on to the second one, but a great job by Mila. And our next competitor is Rebecca Sillins from Wilton, Connecticut. This is Rebecca's second time at World Ninja League All-Stars, or got second at World Ninja League All-Stars, qualified to Premier Series 2 years in a row, qualified to Worlds 4 years in a row, and the 5th overall at Worlds 2025. Very impressive, very impressive. Her favorite obstacle type is generating and swing. And her most challenging obstacle type is foot dexterity. Not a whole lot of foot dexterity, but there is a little bit coming up onto the big tack-toe and the French toe sticks. The spring panel flying through there. She started Ninja in 2021. Only 5 years ago. It's quite a long time, though. Could not quite make it through the salmon ladder, but a wonderful job by Rebecca. And our next competitor is Grace Lawrence from Camillus, New York. She is a 4-time Worlds competitor, 2024 World Stage 3 preteen competitor, a 2025 Midwest Regionals 3rd placer, and Dexterity Depot Matt Bradley Game of Thrones course full clear, 1st place, April 5th, 2025. Very impressive repertoire. Do you have any thoughts on this course today, Sam?
Yeah, I think the French toe sticks are quite the challenge for a lot of our athletes because they're used to using their arms most of the time. So when you swap them to their feet mid-swing, it's a big trip up.
Very insightful, Sam. I definitely think that is the case, but it is no problem for Grace. Having to generate some large swings for the transfer to the sky trap, and she makes it. A wonderful job by Grace. Makes it, could not quite stick the dismount, but a great attempt by Grace. And our next competitor is Iman Virani from Great Falls, Virginia. Iman, the Bollywood ninja, is 13 years old and has been doing ninja for 7 years. Her ninja name is an ode to her cultural background and an opportunity to inspire her other minority Asian females to break barriers and chase their dreams. Other than ninja, she plays flag football as a quarterback, enjoys the world of engineering, and is an avid reader, and of course loves hanging out with her friends. A fairly new hobby for Iman is photography, and specifically of unique objects and backgrounds. And a great attempt by Iman. And our next competitor is Lily Wissig from Eldersburg, Maryland. She loves ninja, and this is her 10th year competing. Very impressive. Started back in 2016, only 14, so she was 4 when she started. She has a wide variety of other interests. She is a cellist and received a superior rating at the state level this spring. She is a botanophile, meaning that she loves plants and taking care of them. She plays both lacrosse and soccer and works as a soccer referee. She also volunteers with a local program called Freedom Optimist Shooting Stars program, offering children with physical, intellectual, and or emotional disabilities an opportunity to safely and securely play soccer. When she's not doing all that, she loves horror movies, napping with her 2 dogs and 2 cats, and spending time with people she loves. That is wonderful to hear. Her favorite obstacle type is foot dexterity, and her most challenging obstacle type is moving with obstacles. Doing a wonderful job so far, already onto the salmon ladder. As we have said before, very challenging to get the momentum, and she does it stupendously. And onto the katanas, making the dismount from the sky trap. Not a whole lot of people have gotten to this point, so very impressive by Lily. She is a pro ninja level 2. And a great job by Lily making the last dismount with that time of 2:03. That puts her up into 2nd place. Very impressive. And our next competitor is Vivine Serafini from Hingham, Massachusetts. Going through the honeycomb, gaining some momentum to jump to the next. Getting the door drop in one foul swoop. Flying through the springboard. Doing a great job across the
Salmon ladder.
Indeed.
She only needs a couple big swings here. She's got to make sure to keep her bearing straight, and she's got it. Can she get past the katanas?
Taking a sip of water and getting some chalk before she attempts the katana. This is not an easy course on here at stage 2. Not meant to be. Taking a good bit of her time to rest before she gets started.
I was like, man, somebody gotta get that guy green tea or something.
Doing a great job making it to the second of the katanas. Not quite holding on the third, but a great job by Vivine. And our next competitor is Lauren Murphy from Marshfield, Massachusetts. She has competed in 20 of the Season 11 Tier 1 competitions. She is only 13, but she's a Pro Ninja level 4. Very impressive. Representing Ascend Ninja Training.
Can she make it to the next platform? She is going strong. About first tries the board. It's going to need to kick off. Second chance. Always pulls through, it seems. Already on to the springboard.
It's like when I really have enough to say. Somehow, once the trust goes coming down.
Skips the second. We've only seen one person even touch that second one.
Flying through those French toast sticks.
Onto the salmon ladder. Can she keep up the pace? About a minute 16 left. She's going to need a big swing here.
Couldn't quite make it to the sky trap, but a wonderful performance by Lauren. And our next competitor is Ayla Benura from Marcellus, New York. In addition to Ninja, she also plays lacrosse and loves hanging out with her friends. Her favorite obstacle type is canvassing movements, and her most challenging obstacle type is foot dexterity. She started back in 2020 with Ninja stuff. Her favorite format is flow course, And she is a grand champion level athlete at the young age of 13. Very impressive.
She is not wasting any time here. As you can see right now, she's making sure she has just a few good swings. Can she keep going down the Cinnamon?
There you see our resetter. Our next competitor is Elliot Peffley from Lake St. Louis, Missouri.
Looks like she's off to a great start. Jumping on to the first obstacle, the honeycomb. On to the second. Can she make it to the third? It looks like it.
Great attempt by Elliot. And our next competitor is Aaliyah Perron from Edmonton, Canada.
Attention, all coaches and athletes in wave 4 of
Aaliyah has been doing ninja for 7 years now.
checking his motor for you guys at
She trains 3 times per week at FitSet Ninja and once a week with her personal trainer, Tony, at 3 Fitness. Last year, Aaliyah won the Premier Series in the preteen category. Aaliyah would like to thank Copperstone Holdings Incorporated for sponsoring her to attend the World Ninja League Finals in North Carolina for the past 2 years.
We are on our last 2 runners in the division. If anybody is in need of a video review, please get that in now. That is for team females at stage 2 tall. Get those video reviews in now.
Doing a great job across the French toast sticks. Not wasting any time. Up the salmon ladder.
Can she make it to the next salmon hook? It looks like she can. Can she make it to the final big jump of the salmon ladder? Let's see. One more jump remains before she gets on to the final set of obstacles.
Could not quite make it, but a wonderful job by Aaliyah. And our next competitor is Mariska Wagner, or AKA Mika. And she's off from Austin, Texas, representing the Austin Ninjas. She's only 13, but she started in 2018 and has competed 18 times in the season 11 tier 1.
Check in at DC small. First runners will go in approximately 5 minutes. That's for wave 4 of preteen men.
Looks like she sticks it first try.
5 minutes. And last call for all coaches and athletes in wave 4 of young adult males over at DC tall. First runners will
She
go
is
in
a
approximately
champion
5
level
minutes.
4
That's for
athlete.
wave 4 of young adult males over at DC.
Can she keep up with her competitors? We will see as she gets on to the cinnamon sticks. One more big jump. On to the next big jump. Let's see if she can keep on going. This is quite the difficult one right here. This is one of the biggest roadblocks for a lot of our contestants. And she sticks it.
Very difficult transition from the salmon ladder to the sky trap. And she does it quite nicely. And onto the katana.
This is the last set of obstacles between her and the button. Can she do it?
Doing a great job onto the second katana. Could not quite hold on to the third, but a great job by Mariska. And our next competitor is Ember Strickland from Norcross, Georgia. Ember is a highly decorated ninja athlete with an impressive track record, including 5 consecutive gold medals at the World Ninja Athlete Games and her first gold in the Pro Female Division this year. Beyond her ninja achievements, Ember has contributed to her lacrosse team's 3 consecutive championships in her hometown. Very impressive. Where she also supports her parents at their gym, Strictly Ninjas, in Lilburn, Georgia. She is not only a talented competitor, but is also a kind, generous, and compassionate individual who deeply values her faith and community. Love to see it. Ember is a truly wonderful friend and an inspiration to many.
Looks like she's already on the first big jump of the salmon ladder. Can she keep going? She skips all the way to the second big jump. Will she have enough momentum and power to do the final big jump? We're about to see soon. One big leap of faith. And she gets it. Can she go on to the last step of obstacles?
Representing the Strictly Ninjas really well. Straight into the katana. Taking a breather, actually.
Looks like
she could not quite make it, but a great attempt by Ember. And our next competitor is Ananessa Truong from New York. Despite being the shortest, 4'8", and the youngest, 12 years old, competing in the teens division, 13 to 14-year-olds, Ananissa, my apologies, has proven herself, finishing with her 3rd perfect season in a row, despite going up against girls who are much older. She is also a member of the USA Ninja national team, as well as a 3-time member of USA OCR national team. She has a plethora of accomplishments, such as the 2nd place overall 2026 Northeast Regionals, 2nd place in the 2026 Northeast Regionals Challenge course, 3rd place in the 2026 Northeast Regionals Flow course, 1st place in the 2025 FINA Ninja versus Ninja Championships, 2nd place in the Speed Championships of the 2025 FINA, 2nd place in the 2025 World Ninja League Head-to-Head Championships, as well as the Northeast Regionals and the Premier Finals. And a great attempt by Ananissa. And our next competitor, our second to last competitor of the teen females, is Molly McGovern. Molly is from Orlando, Florida, She has competed in 7 of the season 11 Tier 1 competitions. She is 14 and a champion level 3 athlete. She looks ready to rumble, and she's off, flying across the ascending steps onto the honeycomb.
And the precious baby that the golf organization is loving on through financial support. So go check out livestream all day today.
Doing a great job onto the TikTok V2. Flying through the springboards.
Check out Cyclone Maine today.
Doing a great job across the salmon ladder. This transition is a very difficult one. And she makes it look effortless and linking these obstacles really well.
Unbelievable. Let's go. Unbelievable. What a story. What are the chances?
Yeah, we did one shirt, and we've been here
Yes.
since Wednesday. That shirt is
I got goosebumps. Dude, head to toe right now. Let's go, girls. History is making. Let's go.
Doing a great job onto the katana. Reaching to the second one. Holding on. Very good job. Holds on to the third one.
She may be one of our first few clears on wave 3.
Great job by Molly. That puts her all the way up into second place, if I'm not mistaken. A wonderful job by Molly. And it does put her up in second place. And our next competitor is Megan Moore from Tuckahoe, New York.
All the way down in Tuckahoe. Looks like she's ready to go. And she's off up onto the honeycombs.
She was the World Ninja League Season 7 Kids Female Strongest Ninja, Season 8 Mature Kids World Champion, and she is a 3-time Premier Series champion and a 4-time regional champion. She has a Guinness Book World Record for fastest time across flywheels. Really impressive to see. Great to have a world record holder here today. She competes in the Team Ninja Association of the Ninja Strong Falcons. She is on the USA OCR team and came in 3rd in the world in the 100-meter. She has a collaboration with Ninja Strong and sells obstacles and shirts. Definitely should check that out. Megan is 12 years old and competing up this year in the teen division. Her brother and sister are also competing at Worlds. When she is not doing ninja, she plays a lot of soccer. Very impressive to be only 12 years old and competing with all of these athletes that are a bit older than you. And she holds on, gets into the sky trap. Very impressive onto the katana, taking a bit of rest. She has, well, a bit over a minute. Very great time.
She is our final athlete in this wave. Will she be the final clear in this wave? The future is looking bright. Can she grab onto that last obstacle?
And holds on to it. Wonderful job.
Will she hit that button? Yes, she will.
And a great job. That puts her up in first place with a time of 1:48, and being only 10 is insane. Very impressive job by Megan Moore.
And that was the final contestant in this wave.
unless there are any video rules. Very impressive job to all of the competitors. And the standings are in third, Molly McGovern, in second, Riley Bishop, and in first, Megan Moore.
We will see you guys momentarily.